Gotta get my fans, I don't think they big enough.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Charles, okay, coming back to you guys with another video. And as you guys can see from the title of today's video, I'm coming back to you guys with more PrizePicks for today's game slate on Friday, February the 10th. And as always, if you guys are new to PrizePicks and you guys would like to sign up, you can click the pinned comment down below and use my referral code. This referral code will match whatever you guys do decide to deposit on the app up to $100 with a minimum deposit of $10. So if you guys are interested, check the pinned comment down below. And as always, before we do get into the new plays of today's video, we must recap the ones from yesterday. But as you guys can see, Giannis did cash, Trae Young did cash, and Paulo going under those 30 PRAs did cash as well. I put this slip right here in my Discord for you guys, so if you guys tell any of the plays from yesterday, congrats on cash. But with all that being said, let me go ahead and get into the first pick of today's video, which is going to be James Harden over 19.5 points. And if you do open up James Harden spread over the last 5 games, he is averaging 19.4. In his last game versus Boston, he had 26. Versus the Knicks, he had 12. Versus the Spurs, he had 16. Versus the Magic, he had 26. And versus the Magic again, he had 17. Also, if you guys do head over to StatMuse, so you type in James Harden stats over the last 10 games versus the Knicks, I went back an extra 5 games for you guys just so the research can be a little bit more solid. So James Harden over the last 10 games versus the Knicks is averaging 24.9 points, 10.1 assists, and 7.3 rebounds, and he's gone over that 19.5 mark once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of the last 10 games they have played, which is an 80% hit rate. Against them, James Harden does shoot 46.8%, and when it does come to 3-pointers, he's attempting 7.9, and he's making 2.5. And if we do switch it from 10 games to 5 games, so it is a little bit more recent, James Harden is averaging 26 points, he's averaging 11.6 assists, and 8.2 rebounds in the last 5 games against them. His field goal percentage is around 51.4, and when it comes to the threes, he's attempting 7.2, and he's making 2.6. So I'm expecting James Harden to continue the momentum that he did get playing against Boston the other night, and he should be able to give us at least 21 to 22 points tonight easily. And if we do head over to props.cash just to dig a little bit deeper into this prop line, over the full season, James Harden is averaging 21.4 points. Over his last 10, he's averaging 18.3. Over his last 5, he's averaging 19.4. But versus the Knicks, he is averaging 26 points. And once again, he has hit 4 out of the last 5 times, which is an 80% hit rate. And when we do break down the Knicks defense, they are number 11 in points allowed. They are number 3 in field goal percentages allowed. They are ranked number 27 in 3-pointers allowed. They are ranked number 5 in 3-point percentage allowed. They are ranked number 21 in free throws allowed, and they are ranked number 13 to the shooting guard defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love James Harden to go over 19.5 points tonight with ease. And for our second pick of today's video, we are going to be going with RJ Barrett over 5.5 rebounds. If you guys do take a look at RJ Barrett's spread over the last 5 games, he's averaging 4.8 rebounds. Against Orlando, he had 2. Against the Clippers, he had 5. Against Miami, he had 8. Against the Lakers, he had 3. And against Brooklyn, he had 6. I know you guys might be saying this does not look like a good pick. Let me show you guys why I do love this pick. So if you guys do go over to StatMuse and you type in RJ Barrett stats over the last 10 games versus 76ers, and we take a look at his rebounds, he has gone over 5.5 rebounds once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of the last 10 games they have played, and that is a crazy hit rate. That is a 90% hit rate, and against them he averages 7.5 rebounds. And once again, if you guys don't like the 10-game research, let me go ahead and minimize it down to 5 for you. Once again, he's still gone over that 5.5 rebound line once, twice, 3, 4 out of the last 5 times they played. So this should be easy for RJ Barrett tonight, and I feel like this might be one of the official locks of today. Also, if we do head over to props.cash just to go ahead and backtrack and check, make sure that everything looks good. Over the full season, RJ Barrett is averaging 5.6 rebounds. Over his last 10 games, he's only averaging 4.9. Over the last 5 games, he's averaging 4.8. But against the 76ers, he is averaging 7.8 rebounds. And if we go to the versus Philly stat, once again, an 83% hit rate. He's hit 5 out of the last 6 times. And when it comes to breaking down Philly's defense, they are ranked number 9 in rebounds allowed. They are ranked number 6 in offensive rebounds allowed. They are ranked number 9 to defensive rebounds allowed. And they are ranked number 3 to the shooting guard defense. And that right there is going to be all the reasons behind why I do love RJ Barrett to hit this line very easily tonight at 5.5 rebounds. And now for our third and final pick of today's video, aka our bonus pick, I had to go over to Underdog because once again, PrizePicks is just so slow with adding players. So this will be added to PrizePicks, so don't worry. But it is going to be Desmond Bane over 20.5 points. And now if we do head over to statmuse.com and we type in Desmond Bane stats over the last 5 games against the Timberwolves, Desmond Bane is averaging 26.4 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 2.6 assists in the last 5 games against them. And Desmond Bane has gone over 20.5 points once, twice, 3, 4, 5 out of the last 5 times they have played, which is 100% hit rate. Against them, when it comes to shooting, Desmond Bane is shooting 50.6. When it comes to the 3-pointers, he's attempted 10 and making at least 5. So tonight, 20.5 points should be nothing for Desmond Bane. He just had an off night the other night, so tonight he should correct it with this matchup that he does have based off what we're seeing here. And if we do take a look at Desmond Bane's points over the last 5 games, against Chicago he had 17, against Toronto he had 26, against Cleveland he had 25, against Portland he had 17, against the Golden State Warriors, he had 20. Now, over the full season, Desmond Bane is averaging 19.2 points. In his last 10 games, he's averaging 21.9. Over his last 5 games, he's averaging 21. And versus Minnesota, he is averaging 21.3. Now, if we do take a look at his points versus Minnesota, so he has hit this over 20.5 points line 7 out of the last 11 times they played, and that is a 64% hit rate. And if we break down the Timberwolves defense, they are ranked number 19 in points allowed. They are ranked number 10 in field goal percentage allowed. They are ranked number 23 in three-pointers allowed. They are ranked number 25 in three-point percentage allowed. They are ranked number 29 in free throws allowed, and they are ranked number 12 to the shooting guard defense. And that right there is why I'm going to be loving Desmond Bane to go over this 20.5 prop line. Also, if they do add his 3-pointers made prop line, you guys can take that as well, whichever one you guys are comfortable with. And yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. Those are going to be our 3 picks, which is James Harden over 19.5 points, RJ Barrett over 5.5 rebounds, and Desmond Bane over 20.5 points. If you guys would like more picks and you guys would like more discussion, you guys can join the Discord in the pinned comment down below for completely free. But this has been your boy Charles 2K. I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't drop a like on today's video, and don't be turning on those post notifications. I'm out. Peace.